Mike, check one. Yo, 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 what up, peeps? So I tried, like, freaking Twitch the past few days. And what I mean by that is, um, whenever you start stream, it's like 5 minutes later, it'll play like an ad. And, like, you have like, the option of snoozing it or, like letting it roll. So I was just like, you know, if I play my own ad, it usually puts like pre-roll off for like an hour, like even from 20 minutes for like, oh, there's the ad. I don't understand anymore, honestly, because I purposely like started playing like ads like right away. It's like when people come in here, they don't get bombarded with an ad, and I'm about to say fuck it because it seems like a losing battle. Like I played an ad, and it's still. Is saying, you know, ad played, so I don't know, man. Fucking Twitch wants their money, I guess. I was trying to make it so you guys are subjected to less ads. I'll put it that way, and clearly it's like not working. So not bad, I guess. I tried. What? Jesus. Why is that so hard to pop open? Fuck you, Tyler. I'm not feeling it at all. I kill everything. They don't even hit me. Watch, I'll clear this whole room and not get hit once. See, didn't even get hit once. Cleared the whole room. Nah, I'm farming like an item from like a low-level area. So even if they swung on me and like went to hit me, I'd block it. I'm surprised you're not in World of Warcraft, getting ready to do Molten Core. Molten Core's coming out soon. I think in 10 days. Do it, Tyler. Stream it up. Are there people streaming that? I mean, you have like a mic and everything, don't you? You don't need a webcam, but you know, some people like webcams, some people don't. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. The amount of like actual truck drivers that stream fucking American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator is fucking hilarious. Probably more people streaming that game than people streaming Phantasy Star Online. Wait, that game's a multiplayer game? I thought it was just single player. In the match? What is... Why is it... The way you make it like sound like you guys are competing. Oh, I'm gonna get to the storm first. Maybe that's what you do. I don't fucking know. It does seem like something that could happen. So if you drive into a tornado, does like your vehicle fly away in the tornado? Or do you just take your drill and drill into the ground so the tornado can't make you fly away? Like the movie Twisters trailer. I already got unalived once. What are you on fucking YouTube? You can say killed on Twitch. Yeah, hilarious. How come you're not out there chasing storms like in Ohio, man? I just got rained on like so hard like on the way home. I saw 2 accidents in like 2 miles. I was like 20 cars behind the one accident. I went from like 75 miles per hour to like 0 miles per hour. I mean, I went from 70 miles per hour, because that's the speed limit, to 0 miles per hour. I would never speed. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, like rolling up to that accident because there's like I saw this car like like way in the ditch because it's like pretty flat ditch, like in the middle of 70, and it was like way off to the side, like 10 miles off like the road, or 10 miles, 10 feet off the road easily. I was probably close to 20 feet off the road. Oh my god, that coffee's wicked. And then like I get closer. And then, like, I see a second car, and I see a third car, and I see a fourth car, and then, like, my lane has completely stopped, like, the left lane. So obviously I get over, and then, like, because I didn't realize there's cars, like, crashed, like, in the left lane, too. So there's 7 cars altogether. All because people driving like dum-dums in the rain. It makes me so nervous about my car, man. My new car. I need to get like a dash cam. Unalive is kind of like a weird phrase, though. Because I remember, there's a guy on YouTube called Goose, and he talks about, like, GoldenEye Nintendo 64 speedruns. And I remember, like, the first time, like, because he was, like, the first guy I heard say unalived, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is he saying that? And then, like, more and more YouTubers, like, started saying it, like, after that. Come to find out, like, that was, like, why. It's like, imagine, like, showing a game, like, where you're, like, shooting people in the head. But, like, you can't say the word killed. You have to say unalived. So weird, you know? That is, like, one of the issues with like, YouTube, though. It's because, like, when YouTube first came out, there was, like, no, like, age ratings or anything like that. And then, like, later on, like, they added, like, the mature content warning or whatever. And, like, later on, they added, made for kids or whatever. So now there's, like, 3 age groups, right? There's, like, made for adult, which is, like, 18 plus only, 21 plus only, whatever it is. Then there's made for kids, which I think is, like, 7 and under. And then, like, the rest of it, which is, technically PG/PG-13, I imagine. It's hard to, like, break it down to 3 sections. That's why, like, even movies have G, which I don't think is really used anymore, and then PG, and then PG-13, and then R and what is it? AO? No, AO is video games. X. NC-17, that's what it is. Which means basically means like doesn't matter if you're with an adult or not. Like you have to be 17 or older to enter this. But you know, like what do? Like they ask like the content creators, hey, like rate your own video, or do they have a board? Which that'll never happen. They're not going to pay employees to watch YouTube videos and like content rate them, you know. So the alternative is you have like the people who upload the videos rate them, but you know they're not going to rate their YouTube video NC-17 because they want more eyes on it. You kind of like run into the same issues as you do now, like where videos can get like demonetized at the whim of YouTube. This coffee's fucking wicked. Tyler, it's day one of, on top of eating no gluten, I'm also not having dairy and I'm not having corn at the behest of my GI. So you might be like wondering what I'm doing about Chipotle. Well, I no longer have cheese in my Chipotle. I no longer have corn in my Chipotle. And then I had to get special chips because I like to, you know, use tortillas to scoop the Chipotle. Made of cassava, which is basically like a it's like an Asian fruit, I guess, or I don't know if it's a fruit or a starch or what it is, but the only thing I'm like worried about is like you figure it's like $1.80 for like a bag of Chipotle chips, and like the Siete chips are like $4 for like a bag of them. So you figure like half a bag, right? Well, caloric-wise, it's like a whole bag of the Siete chips is equal to like a whole bag of Chipotle chips. Because like they're that much like healthier for you. So it's like, do you either spend like a lot more money buying like a whole bag of chips, or do you just eat like at a bigger caloric deficit? So I'll probably be eating at a caloric deficit even more so. Unless I start feeling like, you know, weaker and tired more often. But I'm also well, trying to give up caffeine as well, but that is a lot harder to do. So yeah, it's really all that's new with me, man. Fucking hot as hell at the rail yard today. I was sitting there like out of my truck for like 5 minutes and started sweating. Oh, speaking of, um, I'm probably gonna stream till about 9-ish and then call it. Um, so I can watch House of the Dragon and then go to bed early. Because I stayed up too late last night, like a dum-dum. I was gonna end raid and then I got raided and it was like, fuck. Which I should have just raided someone anyways. I didn't even think about like House of the Dragon until just like now, and then I was like, man, am I gonna freaking level off of this? Like this is like basically all we've done. Be kind of crazy like to level off of this. Like I said, the whole thing is like if I don't get this item by Friday, then I'll probably find something new to farm. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but I'll have to like look at my list and everything. That's good. They're kind of I don't know if they're bad for you or not. Like I feel like there has been like a lot of like evidence, like one way or the other, yet about energy drinks. I just don't like the amount of money I spend on them. It's like really what it comes down to. It's like sometimes you get them on sale and they're like, $1 each or $2 each, but I paid like $3.60 for some, like, each, like, the other day. I was like, fuck, dude. Feels bad. Soda, is that some sort of like Tennessee thing? Or Kentucky thing? I don't think we have that in Ohio. Yeah. Do you mean sodium? Is that what you mean? Sodium? Like salt? Oh. Pop. Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you say that? Fucking traitor. Moves from the north to the south and fucking starts calling it soda. Like a fucking traitor. It's like you're switching sides of the Civil War. I heard some trees down in Ohio from the storms. And a possible... I don't know what that is. What is a derecho? You mean Der Dutchman? Surprised you know what Der Dutchman is, but... Straight line wind storms. I mean, I'm not too worried about wind. Like, what's the worst that wind can do? Not like I drive a fucking... a 13-foot, 6-inch, 53-foot long rectangle. No, about... Dude, so the whole fucking soda versus pop thing, I like, I'll watch and like listen to like true crime stuff, and I was like listening to this like story, about this like cannibal, and he was like from Michigan, right? And he was like sitting there talking, and he's just like, "Can I get a soda, please?" And I'm like, "Oh, that should have been red flag number one right there. A person from Michigan calling it soda? Like, this guy's a fucking psychopath. Lock him up." And then, like, shortly after, he's like sitting there talking about fucking killing this dude and eating his heart. And I was like, I'm like, holy shit, this dude is a fucking psychopath. Like, I'm like, dear lord, man. It was fucked up, though. He's from Muskegon. Fucking killed this dude and cooked him and ate part of him. It's fucking weird, man. The whole time too, he's like sitting there like making like these like vlogs, like sitting there talking about how like detached he is like from like reality. Like he was like self-aware that he was fucking like mentally crazy, but like he ended up like getting sent to an insane asylum indefinitely until he's cured, and then he's gonna like, you know, be like retried basically. The Raicho is a widespread, long-lived windstorm that is associated with a brand of rapidly moving showers. Okay. No, kite. I already bought it and installed it and everything. I can get a refund. It's not a big deal. Do you have a different game in mind, or? Or I could refund you for now. It's up to you. I know the perfect game to play, actually. Shin Megami Tensei Imagine via the private server New Order. I've actually heard of Shin Megami Tensei. It's an anime game. No, I was going to suggest this little-known game called Phantasy Star Online. Came out for Dreamcast way back in like 2001, and then got re-released later on for GameCube and for Xbox and for PC. Maybe you've heard of it before. But nah, okay. Not a problem. I'll look into it. I'll see like a link for a setup guide and all that stuff. Oh, this coffee's fucking wicked, man. I wish I had creamer. I'm gonna go back to drinking like the caffeine coffee tomorrow, and like it's gonna like be so fucking sweet compared to this. I mean, you know my stance on Finia. If I'm gonna play version 3/version 4, I might as well play version 3. I do like playing PSU though. PSU. I'm really hoping I get this item soon though, because I'm gonna go fucking mental if not. You know, theoretically, if I do 400, 280 more runs, I'm at the par for the drop. So That's basically the countdown I'm looking at right now. Thanks, Kite. One of these days, one of these runs, hopefully today. I'll look into that Shin Megami Tensei though. The Russian server? I can still, like, play in English and everything, can't I? Okay. You gotta be careful talking about Russians by, around that Tyler K88, man. These are the jokes. I'm not going to elaborate on that, by the way. If Tyler wants to, he can, but I'm not going to talk about his nonsense. I mean, you can't be more out of practice than me, right? Lol. That's the joke, Tyler. That's the joke. Of course you are. I mean, did you guys really date though too? That's like the Just fucking with you. Would she say that you two dated? In front of other people? It's funny, my mom was talking about watching like these like 90-day fiancé things, like reality TV shows, and she's like always sitting there like dunking on like the Russian girls because like they're always like gold diggers, like in the like in like these like 90-day fiancé things. Business dates don't count, lol. Dude, honestly, putting like freaking titles on anything sometimes is fucking rough. My buddy, it popped up like on Facebook that he's dating this girl. And then like the next week I was talking to him and he's like sitting there talking about like how he was like dating this like one girl. I'm like, wait, what? Like you already moved on like from the other girl? Like I thought you two were like Facebook official and everything. He's like, I didn't post that shit. And I was like pissed at her for posting that. I'm just like, man, like that's like the worst thing, man. Like trying to put like labels on stuff. And then like, you know, like he'll say like, oh, like, we're just friends or whatever. Because like they don't want to be like Facebook official or whatever. But then like they'll get offended that you're calling him a friend. And it's just like, what am I supposed to call you? It's like, we're not dating. Like friends, like we're not friends. Like, this is my acquaintance, you know, like, what the fuck? Like, they want to like best of both ways, you know, like, sometimes. It sucks dating now in the fucking, the Tinder and social media age. I remember going on this one date with the Tinder girl, and don't get me wrong, like I understand like that some people use Tinder for like one night stands, which is fine and everything, like, you know, if you're upfront about that. And then like some people use it for dating and everything. And like I was talking to this girl, and you know, we both made it like abundantly clear that we we're like looking for a relationship. Get there the first date, she is fucking plastered. Plastered to the points like where I don't feel safe, like letting her call herself like an Uber to like get herself home. And of course she's just like, you know, she's like, yo, you can just drive me home, and I'm just like, okay, I can drive you home and everything, but nothing's, you know, nothing's happening. I'm not just, you know, like you're basically blacked out at this point. Not gonna hook up with you at fucking noon on a Thursday. You're blackout drunk and I just met you. I'm like, look, you got my number. In the morning, you still want to hang out and everything, you know, send me a text. I never heard back from her. But it's like, even like after like, we establish, you know, that we're both like looking for a relationship, you know, that still happens. It's rough out there sometimes. There's like all these like unspoken rules too now of dating. But like, you know, depending who you talk to, like those like rules like change. You know, some people will tell you never ever ask someone out if they're working. Other people will be like, yo, if you think you're getting like along with someone, you know, like just like leave your number like on the receipt or whatever. And like, you know, that way they can call you if they want to, and if not, you know, nothing happens. Other people say like, don't do that. It's like a waitress's job to be nice to you, you know. She's not into you, she just wants you to have a good time and wants a tip. I do like realize too, like, you know, some people are just like naturally flirty people. They'll flirt with everyone, you know, whether they're interested or not. Like, and sometimes like they don't realize they're doing it. I got in trouble with this like one girl, man, at my old job, where she was like sitting there telling me like she like come over like after work because I like lived like right next door to my old job, and she like literally like lay her head like on my lap and like, you know, we'd sit there like on the couch and like cuddle and watch movies and or TV and stuff, and like. And then of course, you know, she'll like was sitting there telling me like that she like dreams about me and like stuff like comforting dreams, like where I'm like comforting her, like, you know, she's like in distress or whatever, and I'm saving her or something like that. And it's just like, and then like it gets to the point like where I'm just like, all right, let's, you know, let's go on a date, let's like hang out and like you know, outside of work and outside of just like out like right after work, and then she gets all weird, and I'm just like thinking I'm like reading wrongly into the situation. I'm just like how else am I supposed to read into this, bro? Like, in what other world like would there's an emotional connection? There's a physical attraction, at least, you know, from me to her. I don't know about her to me. There's a physical, like, we're constantly like cuddling and, you know, hugging and stuff like that. Like, so there's physical touching going on. It's just like, but you know, the second you try to put like a label on it and like, you know, go out on a date and like, you know, become boyfriend, girlfriend, it becomes too much. Or, you know, like, move forward past the whole snuggling and on a couch or whatever. My point is, man, signals are hard. Dating's hard. I remember reading this thing like on I think it was on Tinder, like where they updated like their terms, or their terms for like their like dating terms. So it's like looking for like a long-term connection, looking for marriage, looking for something else that like was basic long-term connection as well. But like, I was like, isn't this like 3 different ways to say like long-term? But you know, it's basically like, hey, like I want to date someone for like a long time, be with the same person for like a long time, but one of them like wanted, um, you know, just like an emotional connection, like nothing physical, like a soulmate, like asexual or something like that. Another one like wanted like, you know, a marriage certificate thing, like a legal binding. Another one was like basically want to be married, but not have like the legal part of it. Which I kind of get that, because if you don't know, like weddings are absurdly expensive. I read that the average American spends $50,000 on a wedding, and they go $20,000 into debt doing this, which is mind-blowing to me. And of course, like, you have, like, the whole, like, I think it's, like, what, 40-some% of marriages, like, end in divorce now? It's, like, a high percentage. So, like, if you're, like, worried about, like, the whole divorce thing and, like, splitting, either custody or assets or, like, whatever, like, that can become, like, an issue. But, like, a lot of... The main reason people get married nowadays is because of taxes and because of, like, insurance. Because, like, it's, like, a lot cheaper to have, like, spouse and yourself insurance than it is, like, like, for you to both have your own insurances. So, I mean, like, you could, like, theoretically just, like, get, like a civil union type deal, go to the courthouse and get hitched that way. You don't have to, like, have a wedding, but... The whole, kid situation, it makes, like, really confusing, too, for people my age, because I don't have kids, personally, that I know of. That's a joke, by the way. And, like, a lot of girls my age do have kids of their own, you know, from previous relationships, or, like, they wanted a kid and, you know, didn't want a relationship or whatever. So it's just, like, as someone who, like, doesn't really want kids, like, that eliminates, like, a lot of, like, girls already. And then, like, you have girls that are like, I want you to, you know, take care of my kid, but, you know, like, my kid will always come first. And it's just like, what a weird thing to say to someone that you're trying to spend the rest of your life with. Like, that kid, like, you know, they go away, like, when, like, that kid turns 8. I mean, like, you know, they move out, they go to college, sometimes they move across the country. Like, theoretically, that partner or whatever is going to be, like, living with you for, like, you know, like, a lot longer than that. 50 years or whatever. Yeah. Casey Anthony. Bro. Speaking of, like, those true crime shows that I watch and, like, listen to, there's, like, one, like, where this, woman, for whatever reason, thought that her husband was gonna leave her if she didn't have more kids. She already had some kids with him. So kept, like, lying about getting pregnant and had, like, having miscarriages and stuff. Come to find out that she was, like, stalking other girls, and, like, when she said she would have, like, a miscarriage, it's because, like, the person that she was stalking would have, like, a miscarriage. And this all came to, you know, like also, like, knowledge came out because she kidnapped a girl and cut her kid out of her and, like, took that kid as her own kid and said it, like, she had that kid and everything. Like, she went so far as, like, to go to, like parties of friends and steal their ultrasound photos, like, just straight up, like, and say, like, that's, like, her ultrasound photo. So she's like, no, that's my kid, I have an ultrasound photo, you know? And, like, the super fucked up thing, too, was, like... fucking, there's an ad break, which is weird, because it says the pre-roll's off, so I don't know why I got an ad break. Anyways, no, the fucked up thing about that whole situation is that, like, she, like, basically YouTubed how to like do like a C-section to, you know, to cut a baby out. And so she did that, and she thought that like the woman that she stole like the baby of and like kidnapped would survive because, you know, women survive C-sections all the time. But like she messed up because like she cut out like the ovaries and the fallopian tubes and like the uterus, like all that stuff, and like she thought like the woman would survive still. And it's just like, bro, you're cutting out like, no, like of like the pregnant woman. The baby survived. Like, yeah, the baby fully survived and is healthy and everything. But the mom died, and I mean basically, I just can't like imagine like, damn, I'm just gonna remove these organs and, you know, she'll be fine. That's the other thing too. It's not like she even like stitched her up or anything. Like, you know, she's still cut open. If you don't know, like they stitch you up for a C-section. They don't leave you open. A cesarean. That's the official term for a C-section. I just thought that word was cool. People be crazy though. I tried to explain this to like a buddy, like at work today about like that whole Trump shooter. Like, 'cause he's like, I don't understand like what would drive someone to do that. I'm like, that's the thing though, is like you can't like these people are like literally psychotic. They don't have like the logic that you or I have. You know? It does not exist. Like, the way they think is completely different than like a normal person. Like, no matter how much hatred that guy towards had like Donald Trump or like whatever, you know, he was hoping to achieve, I guarantee like the way he thought about it was completely different than like you or I would think about it. It's like, yeah, I don't like Donald Trump. Like, I'll straight up, you know, come out and say that. But like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking fire a gun into a crowd of people in hopes of like killing Trump. Like, and, you know, fuck all those bystanders and everything. I've heard that conspiracy theory. I've heard the conspiracy theory that uh, President Biden did it because the recent Supreme Court ruling, and I don't know. I don't believe either of them. I'm not a huge conspiracy theory nut though. I did think it was like really weird that like, yeah, no, that's fucking weird. And like, not only was he just chilling on a roof, is like the sniper that the counter sniper that like, you know, like got him was like already killed. Like, he got killed within like 5 minutes of firing the first shot or something like that. So like, that sniper was like already like in place and everything. Like, how did like that guy not see him on a roof and like be suspicious of him? Like, people could see him from ground floor. It's not like the guy was like fucking camouflaged in there or anything like that. The other like really weird thing too is like just like how fucking calm President Trump was. Like, he's on the ground being covered by Secret Service, and he's just like, there's a picture of him, and he's like fucking super calm. And it's like, dude, you just got fucking grazed by a bullet. Like, even fucking people like in the army get fucking freaked out about that shit, and like, you know, like they see it like every day. And then, like, you know, like, right after that, he, like, stands up and does a fist pump, like, okay, they said they killed one shooter. Who says that there wasn't a second shooter or something? You know, like, I just don't think it's like a normal way for someone to act. I think it's a fucked up act, though, man. Like I said, like, it doesn't matter how much like you hate Trump. Like, a fucking innocent bystander was killed, and 2 more were like are in serious critical condition or whatever. I'm not surprised it happened though. Like in the past 4 presidents, you know, Biden, Trump, Obama, George Bush. Like honestly, any of those, if someone would be like, "Oh yeah, there's an assassination attempt," I'd be like, "Oh okay." Like it wouldn't surprise me just because of like how polarizing they are as some people, you know. Like there's people out there that think that like, you know, George Bush like did 9/11 and killed thousands of people. You know, if someone like one of their families like truly believed that, I would not put it past them to like, you know, go for retribution and try to assassinate George Bush, but like, I don't know. Hasn't happened. It's really fucking like weird, like in retrospect, like how little it happens. Throughout human history, 4 presidents have been assassinated. One of them like should have survived, but like he had like really bad like medical care. That's Garfield, I want to say his name was, and then 3 more have been had assassination attempts, and then like there's like been dozens and dozens of foiled assassination plans. I also thought he only fired like 1 shot, and like obviously it grazed Trump's ear, so like, you know, a couple inches off from like a fatal blow. I'm just like, oh okay, like that makes sense. And then come to find out, this dude shot 8 shots, and I'm just like, I don't know how far away he was, but like, dude, you're a fucking shit aim, you know? And also, like, how did you fire off 8 shots with like, and Trump's just standing there speaking still? It's fucking weird to me. Like the whole situation's weird, but I don't really know much about it. You know, just like what I read about yesterday. That's honestly like the weirdest thing too about yesterday is like I was streaming that whole time, you know. I streamed for like 8 hours yesterday, and I had like at one point I had like I think like 20 something people in my chat, and like I averaged like I think it was like 7 viewers or something like that. Not one person brought it up. Like if I was like sitting there watching someone else stream and I saw that shit pop up on the news, I'd be like, holy shit, they fucking tried to assassinate ex-President Trump. Like, what the it's like a... Like, that's like a fucking world event, you know? Like a fucking lifetime event. Like, you can ask your parents, like, where they were when JFK got shot. And, like, they'll, you know, they'll remember it. It's just like, you know, 9/11. Ask any person my age or older, like, they'll sit there and tell you exactly what they're doing when they found out that 9/11 happened. Sometimes with my one work buddy, I'll just be like, damn it, grassy knoll. That is one theory. I don't know if that ever got proven. The one theory that there's a podcast I listened to on Spotify about that basically said it was like there's a 99.6% chance that it was like the mafia working with the CIA to take out JFK because of the whole There's like some like unions stuff that was happening. Oh no, that's what it was. Fucking yeah, JFK like he had his brother like appointed as like fucking like DA or something like that. Um and he was like cracking down hard like on the mafia people and like some I think like the mafia people were like doing some like union busting or something like that. And it became this like huge deal. So they couldn't get to the brother, so they got to JFK for like appointing him. But yeah, it's more than likely it was the CIA and the mafia working together in retribution for that. I mean, yeah, think about it this way. Like, too, like, Trump was fucking standing still at a podium, and this guy fucking missed 8 times. JFK was driving a car, or, like, riding in the back of a car, and the fucking second shot hits and kills him in the head. The first shot kills, like, someone, like, in the front seat. So 2 shots, and this guy, like, from a 19s, like, 60s rifle versus like a brand new like rifle, and it was like an AR or something with like a scope on it or whatever. It just I don't know, man. I don't know if like that dude like had like any marksman training like at all, but like it's weird. Like when I like heard like there was 8 shots fired, I'm like, are you guys sure like that like Trump like just like wasn't collateral? And like this was just like a mass shooting event. Yeah, I mean that's like the other thing too is like why like aim for the head? Like I mean like I understand like why they aim for the head, but like I don't know, man. Like you can hit like literally half the body and it's like fatal. And like even more of the body is it's not fatal, but it's gonna like be like debilitating. And let alone like if you hit him like in the like say you hit him like in the stomach, right? Or you hit like a lung or something, and he's got like immediate medical attention because he's the president, so he's got Secret Service and like whatnot, and he survives. He still got hit with a bullet that almost like killed him. Like that's still gonna like mess him up for life. Like either like like mentally like PTSD or like cognitively. It's like the whole thing like is like weird. But again, like this guy is a psychopath and everything. He shot at people. Like any way you like look at it, the guy's not thinking like in any way that makes any logical sense. It just sucks that like politics comes to that too. It's like really what it comes down to. I've never had someone be like, "Oh, I support Trump." I've never been like, "Yeah, I hope Like, you fucking die. Like, that's not something that happens. It's just like, oh, okay. Like, I don't get that personally, but whatever. Or I don't support that, I should say. Anyways, in other news, early previews of Deadpool and Wolverine are coming out, and people are saying it's gonna, and I quote, revitalize the MCU. So, I know that movie looks dope as hell, and I guarantee it's gonna be like something like they're just gonna like shove like tons and tons and tons of cameos in it, and like obviously like Wolverine's in it, so I'm already stoked because X-Men. But like, man, I hope like Psylocke's in it. I hope Jean Grey's in it. I hope Magic's in it. You know, because like they could theoretically bring like the New Mutants in it. I don't know how like crazy they're gonna get with like the Easter eggs and like the cameos and everything, but it's on. It's honestly like the most excited I've been for like a Marvel movie too, kind of like a long time. But again, like a lot of that just has to do with. Oops. Oh, I hit that. Like growing up, it was always Spider-Man. Like I got like a little bit older and I was obsessed with Batman, and then like I got like a little bit older too, and then like it was always Jean Grey, Magic, Scarlet Witch, Psylocke. And like I'm kind of glad like what they did like with Scarlet Witch like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but like she's so much cooler in like the comics and more powerful. I'm kind of excited for like Fantastic Four as well, but like I've never like really been like a huge Fantastic Four fan, and like really like a lot of like the movies that sucked in the past. I don't like really care for the comics like either. I don't know why I'm excited for it. Honestly, like Doctor Doom's cool, and then like maybe like they'll like bring in like Squirrel Girl or something. Honestly, like the dynamic of like their superpowers is just like boring to me. Like Mr. Fantastic, he's stretchy boy, kind of lame. Invisible Woman can turn invisible, kind of lame. The Thing, extra strength, Extra durability. Been done to death. The Human Torch. Kind of cool. But again, it's kind of been done to death too. I swear there's like an X-Men that's like also Human Torch, but like not Human Torch. And like the whole like cocky kid like attitude is I'm not a huge fan of for Human Torch. I just want my X-Men movies. It's been so long since an X-Men movie. I actually like Sophie Turner as Jean Grey as well. More than, what's her name? Famke? Man, you want to talk about annoying stuff, man? Like, the way that spoiler culture is, like, on Facebook, like, people, like, report, oh, this actor was seen on set, like, at the X-Men movie or whatever, or, at the Deadpool movie. And it's just like, dude, that's a spoiler, man. Like, if that person's, like, in that movie, like, and they didn't, like, announce that, like, I don't want to know about that. But they want that, like, hot piece, you know, and, like, report on it before anyone else does. So then, like, the movie experience gets spoiled for me. Sucks. I don't know. After this run, I'm going to take a quick break for a couple minutes. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Need some on TikTok. Oh, yeah. I do worry about that, you know? Because, like, AI is getting, like, so realistic that... Oops. Eventually it's gonna get to the points, like, where we have a hard time, like, discerning between, like, AI videos and like, real life, like, when watching stuff, like, on the news or in TikTok or whatever. I don't think that situation was AI. I mean, I don't think it was. I didn't mean to tell you, Tyler, that I have TikTok installed now. I installed it for one reason and one reason alone. It's because I was trying to find this video. which I found and I believe I shared with you. But it's like one of my favorite videos ever. And it's this guy, and he's just like, tell me I'm not the only one that does this, but whenever I go grocery shopping, I like to buy a block of cheese, and I eat it on the way home. I like to call it my car cheese. Today I got a little pecorino romano. I feel like a lot of people do this, they just don't talk about it. I don't know why, but like, I think that video's... I think that... I don't know if that dude's being serious or not, but it makes it so much fucking funnier. I like the way he, like, his, like, accent. It's almost like a Jersey accent. Like, it annoyed the shit out of me because, like, I knew, like, I was, like, literally, like, quoting the video because I was, like, laughing so hard at it, but I couldn't remember, like, where I saw it. I'm like, dude, I guarantee it's a TikTok video. So sure enough, I get on TikTok and I type in car cheese, and it's, like, the fucking first thing that pops up. It's fucking hilarious, though. That's just expensive, man. You ever buy a fucking block of, like, fancy cheese? And it's, like, fucking $20 or something like that? Like, I don't think Pecorino Romano's that much, but... Pecorino Romano. Okay, Tyler, sure, buddy. A little slice, or a little fucking triangle of Boar's Head Pecorino Romano is fucking $9 at Kroger. Imagine buying a fucking $9 block of cheese just to snack on the way home. $9 fucking 1,500 calorie block of cheese. I don't want some Pecorino Romano now just to try it. I'm gonna make a Discord channel for streaming. And like, I'm gonna have like a meme channel. I'm gonna post that video every single day. I mean, I just say Boar's Head because I know that's what they sell at Kroger. Sorry, I don't know the cheap cheese brands. Private Selection, Simple Life. Simple Life? Simple Truth? I like to call it my car cheese. I actually did make a Discord for streaming. I just have not set it up yet, and have not shared it yet. It's just me. I'm in so many Discords, like, for, like, streamers, and, like, I actually only, like, I, like, read 3 different meme channels. There's one channel I read and, like, another one, and, like, every other one, like, I have, like, everything muted. All the fucking retired streamers that still have Discords and they're never in their Discords. So it'll just be like some random person be like, hey, remember this streamer? They were cool. I got a little pecorino romano. I'm gonna post it in Discord again. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like you can charge like your AirPods, like on like the Apple Watch charger, but it's like so slow. Like my AirPod case has been like sitting on like the charger for like 3 hours now, and it's like it's almost at 75%. That's just like, dude, kind of like crazy. Then like the watch will charge in like 20 minutes from like 0 to 100. To mark this. This is how you remind me what I really am. I wouldn't come down here so we can go eat a fucking Terminator. I'm just joking, I can't eat that. Sad face. Forever! Diley. Forever. We live here. Day 34 of Normal Ruins. Every time I see your Twitch Turbo thing, I think you're like like one like the verified people on Twitch. Like the what is it, partner? A Terminator sounds terrible right now. I can't have gluten. I can't have dairy, so no cheese. And I can't have corn, which isn't a big deal for Terminator. I mean, you'd think that, but most vehicles you can shift to fucking reverse, like, while driving, so why would you not be able to ship that to reverse while driving? The good news is, Diley, at it's like 280 total runs, so like 230 more runs. I'll be at par for the drop, so we're almost there, right? I hope, anyways. I hope we're almost there. I mean, statistically speaking, on your 5,871st kill, you're likely to more likely to have than not have it. I think I messed that number up. 5,851. I can't remember like the exact like I remember like reading about this. But like yeah. What do you mean it's not 5,851? Yeah. That's pretty good. 63%? When does that go up to like 90%? No, I'm saying like you're above 50% though. You're more likely to have than not. 63%. Now do the math and tell me like when it's 90%. Mr. Odds Man. Ugh. But no, I'm gonna do this until Friday. If I don't have it by then, I'll find something else to do for a little while, just to break up the monotony. I'll probably go back to farming Vol Opt, because I enjoy those runs. And Dubchicks have a good drop for me, and so do... Actually, I think it's just, I can't remember what the Brains drops. And I can't think of what the Red Canadine drops. But I do know that the Dubchicks have a good armor. I mean, honestly, like, farm things isn't that bad. As long as they have, like, something, like, to, like, listen to. Which, like, right now I'm, like, listening to, like, my, Spotify release radar. Um... It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, like, relaxing, like, after work, you know? Yeah. How many Delph Sabers can you kill for 90%? Okay, so double. A little bit over double. I don't know. I've gotten like looked at like, on a lot of drops too, so I kind of feel like we were kind of due for like one to be a pain in the ass. $59. Bro, what the fuck? What in the... Oh my god. I was trying to share a song on from Spotify to one of my buddies, and like Discord was like wigging the hell out. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. It absolutely cannot live through a dishwasher cycle. Hey look, a red box over here. Oh look, a photon drop. Cool. I don't think the Dominion can drop anything else. There's a... That's not where like where a Dull Saber spawned, so I knew it wasn't a Dull Saber arm. And no, I'm not adding that to the count of the photon drops, because that doesn't count. It does not count. Redria? You can tell by my red hair, my red costume, and the red badge. Blue Barrier is not a red box. It's also... yeah. Blue Barrier is not a red box. So, like, I don't know. I think it was like Ives I was talking to about this, like on the Stars Discord. Because like, yeah, I mean that's what Starve was like farming, was like all the red box drops. Star Amplifier is one, but all the rest of them like aren't. Here, I'll show you. Because I was curious about this, because they're listed like on I think it's Cloud Trekker has like them listed, like on his like checklist. So yeah, I was like destroying boxes and like whatnot. It's really weird. See, red barrier, blue barrier, like they're in all capitals, but they're like not rare items. And then same thing with, and like even if you combine them, they don't turn into red boxes. So the only one that combines into a red box is the star amplifier. But yeah, so yeah, I have blue barrier ready anyways. And red barrier, for that matter. I don't have yellow barrier. Oh, also in version 4 there are red boxes. So figure that one out. It doesn't make any sense. Yes. One of those two is... I don't know. I don't know which. I never played Vanilla Blueburst. I only played like the Japanese server, like the... Well, I guess I did play Vanilla Blueburst, because I played the Japanese server for like a week. But I was like so sick of using like a translation guide. So I said, fuck it, and stopped playing it. But, no, PSO World is like, if you go on PSO World, they got like screenshots, like, so I don't know if like those are coming from Affinia or if they're coming from somewhere else. It's weird though. Yeah. You tell me, man. I have no clue. I was like, I don't, because I was like looking up like other ones too, like Ultimate Frame, for example. Like obviously, like this is like eight stars, so like you know that's not rare, but that's like listed on like the one spreadsheet too. That's like a rare drop. I mean, you can buy that from the shop. It's like not even like a section ID specific or anything. I don't know. I also added add slot to my list and photon drop, which obviously photon drops are like a very common rare, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Um, and add slot's like pretty rare, but that is like a red box, you know. I don't know. I can get a free shot of espresso tomorrow at Starbucks. What a weird fucking freebie. Espresso. Also, I didn't mark those like on my list. I'll probably get to 75. Let's do 72 runs today. So 12 more runs today. That sounds like a good stopping point. That puts us at 600 total of this quest. Alright? Alright. Cool. It did. I know, like, that was a photon drop that the Dominion dropped and everything, but it did still feel good seeing a red box. Dude, the craziest thing is if we do like 100 runs tomorrow, which is like typically my goal, which I might be able to do tomorrow, just depends on work and everything. Then I'll level up from doing this. This like whole level basically will be from just fucking farming Del Saber's right arm on normal mode. What we should do is we should wait until level 199 and then do this solely to level up from 199 to 200. Even if we get the drop, we'll just still kill this one room over and over. 463 experience at a time to get 4.5 million. God, that'd be something. Was that 10? That'd be 10,000 runs, wouldn't it? Oof. Fucking 100 days. Oof. That'd be rough. $45 more. too early on my Raffawi. For some reason, yellow card covered Jimmy Eat World's Hear You Me. Such a weird song for the cover. I don't understand why it does that, man. It's like you're stuck inside the mob. You think it'd be okay on top of that mob. I don't know if you're still here, Diley, but have you ever ran East Tower / West Tower on a Hue neural? Or a Hue cast or anything like that? I'll probably set to watch Star's VOD, see how he handles that triple miracle spawn. What the fuck is this song? Actually, like, I wonder, like, on, like, HughCast, like, slash HealCecil, like, because, like, you know, I cheese, like, the 2 Miracle Spawn with standing back casting Zonde, and then Foe. Oh, they just freeze. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think about freeze trap. Fucking cheaters. I fucking hate fucking stupid HughCast, man. Dude, those traps never existed in V1, so it's just... I don't think about it, I guess. I mean, look, nah. How long does a freeze trap last for? Is it like a guaranteed time? Because they have like fucking crazy resistances, so I don't know if it's like the same as like... I don't know. Rabarda doesn't like last super long, that freeze. Also, welcome in, General. You're kind of catching the tail end of it, but I'm only going to 75 runs a day. I'm sorry, 72 runs a day. I keep saying 75. I meant 72. Because that brings us to 600 runs total of this room. That's it? 5 seconds? That's not long enough. Well, I guess you could do like 2 or 3. Dude, all I know is like... when I was like trying to like Rabarda freeze him, it was like so... like low chance that like... I could get like 1 like 25% of the time. I don't know like why I'm like super worried about it. I'm not gonna run that shit for like weeks. You know? That armor I was talking about farming from the Delilies is from very hard Delilies. So I don't need the ultimate yet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely drop a freeze trap and kill at least like 1, and drop a second freeze trap and kill the other one. I guarantee you could kill one of those in 5 seconds with some Vulcans. Maybe not at my level, but like 150-ish. Yeah. I mean, I already used my handgun. Like when fighting those things, because I can't dodge quick enough with the Vulcans. Well, the two I just sit there and use Zonde over and over. What the? Why? I don't understand this release radar. It's recommending me a song from Shaquille O'Neal, Jay-Z, Nas, and Lord Tariq. Like, I'm not gonna listen to that shit. I don't listen to rap. It's just fucking weird that it's like recommending that song. Honestly, if I wasn't so tilted from the double miracle spawn, I probably would have spent more time trying to figure out that triple one. Because I guarantee if I get that far one down, I can like handle that triple one. It just sucks that like you spawn in and you're aggroed right away, you know? You don't have like time to like figure out a strat. That's just like go, 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 you know? You don't have time to set down a portal or anything. You just gotta be on your toes. Alright, one more run today. I know it's a shorter stream today. I say short, it's still almost 3 hours. Tomorrow will be like longer. And obviously, like, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are my longer streams. But yeah. Oh, I originally said that we're gonna play that Air Mech Air Mac Wastelands on Wednesday. Kite Mehu redeemed Choose Your Own Game. Changed that because I guess like there's like a bad update for that Air Mac game. So we're gonna play some Shin Megami Tensei game on a private server. So I'm assuming it's an anime game, but I've heard of it, never played it. So hopefully that'll be fun. But that'll be Wednesday around noonish, noon 30ish. Oh yeah, other than that, PSO 90% of the time. PSU sometimes. DeMarco will probably hit level 120 as well. No red box. 72. We're just gonna change this right now. 600. 72. 72 times 5. 360. Plus 460. 4620 total track kills. Let's find a channel to raid. Last time I raided Cali, like Cali ended stream instantly. I'm gonna go ahead and stream or raid Aya. She's playing old school RuneScape. But she usually plays World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14. Have fun over there. Thanks for watching. Drop a follow if you'd like. And if not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!